Are you sick and tired of constantly having to spend time and money getting your hair cut? According to Birdie.com, the average person gets their hair cut at least 4 times a year. And this can add up to be pretty expensive and take up a lot of time. According to TowardsScienceDaily.com, the average American spends over $200 a year on haircuts. Now, if you know what you're doing, you can save a lot of money by doing it yourself. I personally have cut my hair many times and I've never regretted it. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to cut your own hair. However, it'll only be a tutorial on how to give yourself a buzz cut because it's much more simple and it doesn't take a lot of experience. This style is pretty popular among men and has become more common among women. So you're going to need a pair of clippers, and you can buy these at any department store like Walmart or Target for as low as $15. I personally recommend a pair called the Wahl Pro 21 from Walmart.com, and that one's $25, but it comes with a lot of attachments for different lengths of hair. You're also going to need a handheld mirror and a wall mirror, and ideally you'll have a trash can or a sink to stand over as you cut your hair. Also, I recommend a broom, which will allow you to clean up any hair that gets on the floor. So, first, you need to get your clippers out and put on the correct attachment for whatever length you want to cut your hair to. Now, this is a very common mistake people make is they forget to put the attachment on and then they shave their head much shorter than they want to. I've done this before and it's a big mistake that you do not want to make. So make sure to put on the attachment that you want. Next, you're going to make sure to orient it in this direction and push it front to back down your head, as you can see here. So you just keep going back and forth until all the hair is gone. And one thing you really need to make sure about is to make sure your clippers are fully charged before you start if they're wireless, or if they're cordless, because if it dies on you while you're halfway through cutting your hair, that can be a really big problem, and you don't want to have to go out in public with your hair looking terrible. And you have to be careful around your ears, not to let them get in the way. So you just have to pull your ears down, go around them. Once you get to the back of your hair, you want to flip directions and go from the back to the top. This is where it becomes very important to have the handheld mirror so you can see what the back looks like, and you make sure you don't miss any spots. So right now from the front it looks pretty good to me, but I'm going to check with my mirror now. So I can tell the spots that I missed on my back now, and I can just go over those areas. So once you're satisfied with how it looks, you can also touch up your sideburns by taking off the attachment and just use it without the attachment. And once you're done, you can move the hair from your sink into your trash can if you did not already cut your hair over the trash can. And this is where it could come in handy to have paper towels or tissues. Thank you for watching my tutorial. Now you guys should be able to cut your hair by yourself and save a lot of money, not have to spend so much time and money at the barbershops or salons.